everyone, and welcome to your reading welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for the week of September the 17th through September the 23rd, and we are going to say goodbye to Virgo and hello to Libra. I just want to keep you or to inform you that my mother transitioned this past week on September the 13th, and in her sleep. So she's at peace, and I've been in solitude and meditation for the last couple of days, but I really want to give these readings in her honor. So I'm sorry, I must move on. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And without further ado, in honor of my mum, Mary Trimble, I'm sorry. I'm going to continue with these readings, and I've meditated a long time, and I know that she's with me and she's giving me strength and courage. So okay, here we go. Let's focus. So I start, those of you who haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so sorry that I'm like an emotional wreck. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. I hope that you like these readings, and I hope that you'll return. And those of you returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and consistently commenting and liking and all that good stuff. Thank you. So this week we have kind of a lot going on, and on the 18th we have Mars square to Pluto, Uranus. So yeah, excuse any mistakes, I'm a little fuzzy this week. So Mars square to Uranus. This could be, Mars is the planet of action. It can be the planet, it's known also as the planet of war, so we can be irritated sometimes. Mars can give us the we can I'm sorry, my dog, hey Sparky, he's really helped me through this difficult situation. Come say hello to everyone. I'm sorry, say hello. Look, there you go. Hi, he's my love. Mwah. I've been in solitude with Sparky, so I haven't been totally in solitude. Mwah. I love you, darling. Go back down. Now you've said hello to everyone. I know, I love you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Mars can have us kind of reacting and sometimes saying things without thinking, and quick to anger, but it also can give us the inspiration to get up and go and do things. And Uranus is the planet of sudden happenings, right? So we could have some surprises, coming up this week. When it's square, it's such a challenging aspect, but what that means is there's kind of lessons to learn. I always think that squares aren't really negative aspects. They kind of shake us up, right? And they kind of get us. Life would be boring without some kind of I don't want to say conflict, but maybe conflict, yes, without some kind of controversy or something that's going to get us up and look at things in a different way, or react differently, or learn from. So now, on the 20th, Sun is conjunct Mercury, and that is, that means it's right next to it, right? So it's illuminating. They're illuminating each other in a way. So the Sun is shining on Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of thought, of intellect, of communication. So I always think that this is a lovely time for communication. It's a good time for writing. It's a good time for publishing. It's a good time to go out connect with people, and also to contemplate and get really amazing ideas. And then on the 21st, Mercury moves into Libra. Libra, of course, is the scales, it's balance, it's seeing things from every perspective. And I feel that Mercury is, as I said before, the planet of communications. Maybe it can kind of, Mercury can have us thinking in a 180 degree. We can think of all kinds of possibilities. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. And so the 23rd, Mercury trines Mars. Now, where it was, it's a really, Mercury can give us these brilliant ideas, and it's in a really beautiful relationship with Mars. So then Mars can actually, have us carrying out those ideas, get us in action to work on those ideas. So look, I'm making it very short and sweet. I just kind of did that on the spur of the moment. I didn't take any notes, so except just to what the aspects were. And so without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings. Really, they're supposed to be from the 17th to the 23rd. I'm really sorry these last 9 readings are late. I may not get to all 9. I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can say. I had some technical issues uploading to, it was on a loop. I couldn't upload the videos to YouTube. I had to go through all these other this other process to do it. So hopefully we'll get that all sorted, and I'm going to do these readings for as long as I can. And I just want you to know, just because I am in mourning and I'm mourning my mother's passing. Just because I'm mourning my mother's passing does not mean that I am 100% here. I want to be here. I am here. And I am completely connected to my spirit guides. So I want you to know that before I start. So thank you for liking these videos, sharing them, commenting and subscribing. And remember that they are general readings. So without further ado, let's go to them. Aquarius, darling, welcome to your reading for whenever you get to see this, till the 23rd of September. This is in honor of my mum. May she rest in peace, and she passed away on September the 13th. So the first card out for you, Aquarius, is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is seen as the juggler, right? And he's juggling. He's got so much going on. And I always think this is about coming back into the moment, into the present moment, because when you're focused on what's going on, you can't drop the ball, right? So it's about really being in the moment. And Aquarius, it's so easy for you to go off in your head. No, come into the moment and feel on and focus on what you're doing at that moment. Because I feel that there's a lot going on for you and you really need to be focused. Clarifying it is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is pain and feeling betrayed, but the Three of Swords is a really old pain, and I feel that this pain keeps coming up for you, Aquarius, right now, and I feel that you can easily be distracted by it from your daily routine or whatever your daily responsibilities. This pain is coming up for you, and look, the only way for this pain to dissipate and go, and it comes up every now and again for all of us, but it's less painful as time goes on. And we also know, we learn as we get older not to stay in this pain. We learn not to not to stimulate this pain by behaviors or by other people. So look, this pain could have been stimulated by somebody in your life. You're being asked to release this pain. When the Three of Swords comes in, it's saying, look, this is time. This is a time to release it. The only way you can release that pain is to bring it in, look at it, feel it, take it in your heart, feel that pain, cry that pain out, and release it. It's time to release that pain, Aquarius, because that's kind of holding you back and it's distracting you. Somebody could be in your life, is what I'm getting, that could be stimulating this pain. You know, it might even be that you need to release that person. But let me go on. The next card you have is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card. This is about getting paid, actually. This is about your hard work, getting paid. You're seeing really wonderful rewards from all the seeds that you've planted. So when the Nine of Pentacles comes in, it's like celebrating. Sometimes it can be celebrating a little bit beyond your means. It can be like going, you know, feeling a relief because you're seeing the rewards and feeling comfortable. But and look, you do have it, you know, in this card in particular, or it's all down, because sometimes you see it on the arch, the coins, but these coins are here. You have these coins. You are seeing the rewards. It's still saying, look, even though you have these rewards, it's asking you to be a little, the card is asking you to be a little conservative. You know, not completely miserly or anything like that, but just not overly extravagant. And I say that because you have the Devil clarifying it. And the Devil is too much emphasis on the material realm. That's what the Devil means, right? So it's like you're too focused on what's going on, you know, in your physical plane. And it's really important not to, because this can also mean kind of addiction. So it can be shopping, it can be over shopping, it can be over watching the television, it can be overeating, too much chocolate, whatever it is for you, right? That helps you get out of your feelings and you know, sometimes we shop to stop us from feeling, we eat to stop us from feeling. I know I can eat to stop myself from feeling. We want a distract. This to me is the ultimate in distraction. So this is someone saying, come on over here. So you're being asked, I really feel that you're being asked, I'm sorry, you're really being asked to be in the present moment, and to really curb, be a little conservative with your spending this coming week. The next card you have is the Nine of Swords, right? And the Nine of Swords is that, and I know a lot of Aquarians that suffer with this. This is being in your head, going over and over the worst case scenario, and it is sometimes manifesting that because you're so up in your head. You're distracted. Look, you're distracted. This week, you be careful and not to be distracted, guys, this week. This is known as the Drama Queen card. This is really sleepless nights. It's about being locked in your head and, you know, can't get out of that negative spiral thinking. It's hard, you know, sometimes it's hard. You know, you're very cerebral. You're in your head a lot, Aquarius. You know, you're an air sign. So this is about, you know, being aware of this. When you have awareness, then you don't need to, you know, you can pull yourself out of it. And right next to it, darling, is the Hierophant. And that's about being, you know, putting spirituality first, coming back into faith, focusing on spirituality and faith. Then you can't be in your head, right? You know, it'll take you out of your head when you're focusing on spirituality, focusing on helping others, focus on putting, you know, the universe, God first, whatever it is that you believe in. And look, clarifying it is the Two of Wands. Darling, You have the world in the palm of your hand. That's what this is saying. You have a decision here. You have a decision to be led spiritually or to be led materialistically. And so this is saying take the spiritual path, because you have the world in your hands. You don't, in the palm of your hands, you don't need to be up here in your head, the worst case scenario. You really don't. You have the world in the palm of your hands. You have the power. This is saying that you have the power, Aquarius. So you think sometimes you're locked in your head and you can't get out. No, you do have the power, and just really switch it over. Just gently switch it over into spirituality. Take the focus of that, you know, I've got to get this, I have this, maybe I'll lose that, or I won't get that, and what if this happens, and what if that happens, and you know, it's all doesn't matter, does it, when you're focusing spiritually? You don't have to be concerned with that. Just focus on the moment and turn to God. Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments. And subscribe if you haven't. Mwah. I love you all, and hopefully I'll see you next week.